Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving into one of Excel's most powerful features, and yeah, I know, one of the most intimidating ones too, pivot tables. But trust me, by the end of this, you're going to see them as your new secret weapon for wrangling data. You know that feeling, right? You're just staring at this massive spreadsheet, just endless rows of data, and you're thinking, where do I even start? Well, if that's you, you're in the perfect spot. Okay, let's jump right in. So what is a pivot table? Honestly, the best way to think about it is like a super smart summary tool. It lets you take all that messy data and just rearrange it or pivot it on the fly. You can answer some really tough questions without writing a single complicated formula. Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll cover what's a pivot table, just the basics. Then we'll get our hands dirty and create our first one. After that, we'll make it interactive, which is the fun part. Then we'll get into some pro moves with custom calculations and layouts. And finally, we'll tie it all together and see how we can go from just data to actual decisions.
All right, section 1. What's a pivot table? Let's break down what this thing actually is and, more importantly, why you should care. Why it's such a game changer for anyone who deals with data.
I love this quote from Cert Library. They say pivot tables are among the most versatile and indispensable features in Excel. And that's so true. They really are the key to unlocking the stories that are just hiding in your data. You're not looking at a boring list of numbers anymore. Instead, you've got this interactive dashboard where you can slice and dice the information, spot trends, and look at your data from literally any angle you want. Okay, let's do it. Let's build our first table. But hang on. Before we click a single button, there's something you absolutely have to know. Your success with pivot tables, it actually starts before you even create the table itself. This part is so important. Your data has to be clean. It's that classic saying, right? Garbage in, garbage out. So here are the 4 golden rules. 1. Every column needs its own unique header. 2. Get rid of any totals or subtotals that are already in there. 3. No empty rows or columns. Just zap them. And 4. Each row should be one single record. If you nail this part, you'll avoid so many headaches later on. It's the foundation for everything else. So once you've done that data prep, the actual creation process is, well, it's almost laughably easy. Seriously. You just click inside your data, head over to the Insert tab, click Pivot Table, confirm the range, Excel is usually smart about this, and hit OK. Boom. That's it. You're looking at a blank canvas, ready to go. And this is your new best friend, the Pivot Table Fields pane. This is the control panel, the command center, whatever you want to call it. It's all drag and drop. You just grab your fields and pull them into one of these 4 boxes. You want to see products' names down the side? Drag product names to rows. Want to see months across the top? Drag months to columns. And the numbers you want to add up, like sales, that goes into values. And filters, well, that's for drilling down into the specifics. Okay, so we've got a basic report. That's great. But now let's level up. Let's look at how to turn this static table into something dynamic and interactive, something that other people can actually use. First up, slicers. You gotta love slicers. Forget those clunky old drop-down filters. Slicers are these clean, clickable buttons. Imagine you have buttons for each sales region. You click North, and your whole report instantly updates. It makes exploring the data so much faster and more intuitive, not just for you, but for anyone you share the report with. And if you're working with dates, you have to check out timelines. It's basically a special kind of slicer just for dates. It gives you this cool visual slider. Want to see just Q2 of last year? Click it. Want to see the last 6 months? Just drag the handle. It makes analyzing trends over time an absolute breeze. This is a real game changer. Another little secret weapon is grouping. Let's say you have data for every single day. That's way too much detail, right? Well, you can just right-click on the dates and tell Excel to group them by month, or by quarter, or even by year. Instantly, your messy report becomes a high-level summary. And the best part? You're not touching your original source data at all. All right, you've got an interactive report. You're already way ahead of the game. But now, let's get into the stuff that really separates the pros from the beginners, the pro moves. Okay, calculated fields versus calculated items. This one trips a lot of people up, so let's make it super simple. A calculated field is when you do math between different columns. Think sales minus cost equals profit. You're creating a brand new field. A calculated item is when you do math inside a single column, like adding the numbers for Q1 and Q2 to create a new item called first half. So you can use a calculated field to create a formula for something like profit margin, right? You do something like equals sales minus cost divided by sales. The amazing thing here is that you're adding new, custom calculations directly into your report without ever having to go back and add new columns to your raw data. It's incredibly powerful. And last but not least, let's talk about making it look good. Seriously, don't sleep on the Design tab. With one click, you can completely change the layout. You can switch to a compact view, an outline view, or a tabular view. The right layout can make your report so much easier for people to read and actually understand. It's all about clear communication. Whew, okay, we've covered a ton of ground. So let's step back for a second and bring this all home. From data to decisions. Think about the journey we just took. We started with getting our data clean and structured. Then we created a table in just a few clicks. We made it interactive and user-friendly with slicers and timelines. And then we dove even deeper with custom calculations and layouts. You've literally gone from staring at a confusing spreadsheet to being able to build a powerful, insightful report. That's why this matters. So now the power is in your hands. Every dataset has a story to tell, full of hidden insights, and you now have the key to unlock them. So the only real question left is, what stories are you going to find in your data?